I think Palestinians are super humble in their actions. So even though that they're living in an occupied territory, they got kicked out of their homes, decades ago. They're banned from traveling inside to go to Jerusalem or to see family inside. They basically have travel restrictions all around their life. Unemployment is like insanely high here. You can still see that Palestinians are super happy. And I think for me, as a Palestinian American, it's like people in America are always pissed off for no reason, and then you come here and you see a Palestinian who literally has nothing, but he's still smiling and still will invite you to dinner and do all this. I think that just highlights that Palestinians are people that have gone through a lot, but I think they're still resilient, and it's not letting them conquer them totally. My name is Ron Hamed. I am a skate pal volunteer currently in Ramallah. Day-to-day life is pretty mundane. When I say mundane, like there's checkpoints, there's soldiers, there's walls, there's restrictions, there's all this. But it's standard. Simply going to work can be like a very big ordeal, Like the stuff that Palestinians have to go through on a day-to-day basis is pretty disturbing. So day-to-day life here is definitely not fun. It's mundane in an effect, but it's like a bad mundane. It's occupation mundane. Skateboarding for me was always a tool, so it was always a healthy outlet for myself. Having a healthy outlet here for kids is super, super necessary, especially with the life they're living. It's not an easy life here, and for them to at least have the motivation and drive to look forward to skateboarding maybe 1 or 2 hours a week, it's, it doesn't sound like much, but that's like really, really cool.
We cannot think of being acceptable to others until we have first proven acceptable to ourselves.
Skaters know it's like, oh, we can go to this spot and skate because 100 people have skated here before. It's not new, but here in the West Bank, everything is new. Like, if you are cruising down the hill and you see a ledge, you can be 100% positive that nobody's ever skated that ledge before. People give us a lot of double takes, let's just say that. Like, people will look at us and be like, what the hell is that? And then they'll see the skateboards and be like, oh, okay. I don't know what that is. I don't know what those kids are doing. I think once they figure out that it's like a thing here, that Palestinians do skate here, they gain a little bit of interest because they'll be like, what is this? How did you get it? Can I try it? So like, you'll have 5-year-old kids that want to try it. You'll have 55-year-old men who want to try it. So coming from a place in the States where skateboarding is like, it's very normal. People don't double take on a kid skateboarding. Here it's like the complete opposite. Like if you're skateboarding in the street in Ramallah, people will look at you. People want to know what you're doing. People will ask questions. I think it would be dope if a bunch of Israelis came to Palestine and started skating here. Skateboarding is very peaceful as a sport. There's usually no conflict that comes with skateboarding. There's no sides to skateboarding. So I think that if they kind of saw that, hey, these kids aren't terrorists, these kids aren't trying to kill us, these kids are just trying to live and be free and skate, I think that would be refreshing for them. And vice versa. Maybe if Palestinians were allowed to go to Israel and skate in their skate parks, they would be like, okay, maybe peace can happen.
I can go through walls.
Ooh.
I went through walls and came back somehow.